So everything that you're doing to a conveyor, straightening, squaring beds, leveling, is all within a degree of accuracy. But any little thing out of place does have an effect on the belt and can make it track off. So if you've got everything within tolerance but there's still little off-tracking forces, how does the belt self-correct? The end pulleys are crowned, so the slightly different diameter that's larger in the middle of the pulley creates center tracking forces to constantly correct the belt every time it does a revolution. The closer a conveyor's length and width are to each other, the more tracking issues you'll have. So upon startup, this short slider bed will be more difficult to track than a longer conveyor. But you'll still start with the snubs near the end pulleys. And just like we talked about before, the belt is going this way on the top, and then underside it comes around here and goes over this snub right before it goes around the end pulley. So this snub will have a greater tracking ability than the snub at the other end because the belt goes around the end pulley right before it gets to the snub. I'm going crazy up here! You can sort of describe the way that works because when a belt is close to an end pulley and you try to push it over, it doesn't move very much, but the further you are away from that, the same amount of pressure, you can easily manipulate that belt over. The closer a conveyor's width is to its length, the harder it is to track the belt. That's why if you got a belt that's 5 foot wide and 10 foot long, it's gonna be a nightmare. So good luck tracking that. So something like that, just like a feeder on an incline, the snubs hardly have any effect on the belt. So you're probably going to end up having to use the end pulley to help you track. Right before you start up the conveyor for the first time, you're going to go throughout and make sure that all your snubs, return idlers, and pulleys are all square. With these, you can just move the slop to one side on both sides of the conveyor and you know it's pretty close to square.